Deep within the dense, humid undergrowth of Kanchanaburi's forests, right along the misty border between Thailand and Myanmar, nature recently revealed one of its most startling paradoxes. It was not a massive beast or a creature of mythology stitched together by gods, but a small, eight-legged architect hidden in the soil. To the untrained eye, it might have looked like a trick of the light or a painter's error. To the scientists who unearthed it in late 2025, it was a biological miracle. They found a spider that was literally half male and half female, split perfectly down the middle. This is the story of Damarchus Inazuma, a newly discovered species of wishbone spider that has captivated the scientific community not just for its existence, but for the singular, aberrant individual that gave the species its name. Named after a gender-fluid character from the legendary manga One Piece, the Inazuma spider has become the poster child for one of biology's rarest phenomena known as bilateral gynandromorphism. Imagine a creature where the left side is a vibrant, earthen orange, robust and formidable, while the right side is a ghostly salt and pepper gray, slender and delicate. This is not camouflage. This is not a seasonal molt. This is a living chimera, an organism whose very cells are at war with one another, carrying two distinct genetic blueprints in a single body. Today on Fun Facts Online, we are delving deep into the chaotic machinery of life to understand how this glitch in the matrix occurred, exploring the biology of the wishbone spider, and uncovering why this discovery in a Thai forest matters for the future of conservation. To understand the gravity of this find, we first need to travel to the Golden Land. The discovery of Damarchus Inazuma was not the result of a high-tech satellite scan, but the fruit of patience and citizen science. Kanchanaburi province is a biodiversity hotspot, a rugged transition zone where the flora and fauna of the Indo-Chinese and Sundaic regions overlap. For arachnologists, it is a treasure trove of megalomorphs, the ancient, heavy-bodied group of spiders that includes tarantulas and trapdoor spiders. In October 2025, a team from Chulalongkorn University, led by doctoral student Chavakorn Kunset and entomologist Natapot Warrit, went hunting. They were following a lead from a local enthusiast who had posted a strange photo on Facebook. The image showed a spider that simply did not make sense. It had the heavy build of a burrower, but a coloration that defied all known patterns. The team was looking for wishbone spiders, members of the genus Damarchus. These are secretive, fossorial creatures that spend nearly their entire lives underground. They are master architects, constructing distinctive Y-shaped burrows lined with silk. One arm of the Y serves as the main entrance, often covered with a thin, camouflaged trapdoor, while the other serves as an escape tunnel or a dead-end decoy for predators. Excavating them is a delicate art, requiring researchers to dig 30 centimeters into hard-packed soil without collapsing the tunnel. It was during one of these excavations that they found the specimen. When the spider was brushed clean of the red clay, the silence in the field station was palpable. Megalomorph spiders exhibit sexual dimorphism. Usually females are large, drab, and long-lived, while males are smaller, leggy, and differently patterned. The specimen in the container was both. It was like looking at two different photos spliced together. The left side displayed the characteristics of a mature female, with a robust body and legs covered in rich, rust-orange hairs. The right side was starkly different, smaller, and displaying the contrasting white and gray coloration of a male. Genetic testing later confirmed they had found a bilateral gynandromorph, the first ever recorded in the family Bemeridae. But to understand why the Inazuma spider is so special, we must understand the biological mechanism that created it. Gynandromorphism is often confused with hermaphroditism, but they are fundamentally different. A hermaphrodite naturally possesses both male and female reproductive organs as a standard feature of its evolutionary design, common in snails and earthworms. A gynandromorph, however, is a genetic accident. It is an organism that contains both male and female cells in a mosaic pattern. When the division is perfectly split down the center, it is called bilateral gynandromorphism. In spiders, sex is often determined by the X0 system. Females have two sets of sex chromosomes, while males have only one. The Inazuma anomaly likely occurred during the very first division of the fertilized egg. A sperm fertilized an egg, creating a female embryo, but during the first mitosis, the cell division process glitched. One of the X chromosomes failed to segregate properly, a process known as non-disjunction. One of the two resulting cells kept the full female set, while the other lost a chromosome, becoming male. Because this happened at the very first division, every subsequent cell derived from the female cell formed the left side of the spider, and every cell from the male cell formed the right. The spider literally grew as two separate fraternal twins fused along the midline. The result is a striking asymmetry that goes beyond color. Female spiders in the Damarchus genus are significantly larger than males. In this specimen, the female left side is bulkier, with thicker legs and a larger fang. The male right side is stunted in comparison, creating a lopsided gait. The reproductive organs on the underside are also split. The left side possesses the external structures of the female reproductive plate, while the right side lacks this, showing the male arrangement. Even the pedipalps, the small appendages near the mouth, tell the story. The left palp is leg-like, typical of a female, while the right palp is swollen and bulbous, like a boxing glove, which is how male spiders store sperm. While this individual stole the headlines, the species itself, Damarchus Inazuma, is a fascinating addition to the arachnid tree of life. For decades, the genus Damarchus was bounced around the taxonomic map, but modern genomics has placed it in the family Chimeridae. These are old-world spiders, remnants of a lineage that drifted apart when supercontinents broke. Damarchus Inazuma is an ambush predator. It sits at the mouth of its burrow, sensing the vibrations of passing insects. When a victim wanders too close, the spider bursts from the trapdoor with explosive speed, impaling the prey with its downward-striking fangs. The venom is a rapid-acting neurotoxin for insects, liquefying their insides for easy consumption. Now, let's talk about the name. Scientific names are often dry, Latin descriptions, but the naming of Damarchus Inazuma is a perfect example of pop culture permeating science. In Eiichiro Oda's global phenomenon, One Piece, Inazuma is a revolutionary character who uses the snip-snip fruit to cut the world like paper. More relevantly, Inazuma is portrayed as gender fluid, often appearing as male or female, and wearing a split-colored coat of orange and white. The resemblance was undeniable. The spider was literally orange on the female side, and white on the male side. The researchers chose the name to honor the concept of fluidity and the binary breaking nature of the specimen. It is a brilliant piece of science communication, turning a dense paper on arachnid morphology into a viral story that reached millions of people who might never otherwise care about a trapdoor spider. However, while the Inazuma spider is a marvel to us, its life as an individual is likely one of confusion and biological frustration. The primary drive of a spider is to reproduce, but for a bilateral gynandromorph, this is a logistical nightmare. Female spiders release pheromones to attract males, while males have sensors to detect them. The Inazuma spider likely produces female pheromones from its left side, while simultaneously sensing them with its right side. It is, in a sense, attracting itself. Even if a mate approached, the courtship would be chaotic. The female half might respond with receptiveness, while the male half might view the suitor as a territorial rival. Physically, mating is impossible. The male organ is on the right, but the female receptor is on the left. The geometry is wrong. This magnificent creature is almost certainly sterile, a genetic dead end. The fact that it even reached adulthood is a miracle. Spiders must molt to grow, shedding their exoskeletons. This is a perilous process. The female side is genetically programmed to grow larger and faster than the male side, creating immense structural stress. As the spider molts, the left side tries to expand more than the right, leading to warping. Many gynandromorphs die during molting because they get stuck or emerge deformed. With unequal leg lengths, the Inazuma spider walks with a permanent limp, constantly compensating to move in a straight line. Why does this happen? The discovery has reignited the debate over the causes of gynandromorphism. The prevailing theory is chromosomal loss due to the complexity of the spider genome. However, the researchers proposed a darker theory: parasitic interference. The paper suggests the mother might have been infected by Wolbachia, a bacteria known to manipulate the sex of its hosts to ensure its own survival. It is possible a bacterial infection destabilized the chromosomes of the developing egg. Another hypothesis links the error to temperature. Kanchanaburi has experienced record-breaking heat waves recently. Studies in butterflies show that extreme temperature shocks during early egg development can increase the rate of gynandromorphism. The Inazuma spider might be a living symbol of a climate in chaos. This spider joins a gallery of famous biological halflings, like the Halloween lobster that is split red and black, or the gynandromorph cardinals that are red on one side and gray on the other. But the Inazuma spider stands out because megalomorphs are so ancient. Finding such a glitch in a lineage this old suggests that the mechanism for sex determination is deeply conserved, yet still fragile. The discovery highlights the urgent need to protect the forests of Southeast Asia. Trapdoor spiders are micro-endemic. They don't fly or balloon on silk. A population might be restricted to a single hill. If a road is built through that hill, the species is wiped out. The fame of the One Piece spider provides a unique weapon for conservationists. It argues that these forests are full of secrets we haven't even found yet. The Chulalongkorn team is now conducting DNA sequencing on other specimens to map the population's diversity and screen for Wolbachia. In a world that strives for uniformity, the Chimera arachnid stands as a defiant exception. It is male and female, weak and strong, drab and colorful, all at once. For the scientist, it is a rare data point. For the One Piece fan, it is an Easter egg in nature. For us, it is a reminder that nature is an artist, constantly experimenting, and sometimes producing a mistake so beautiful it demands to be named. As we visualize the Damarchus Inazuma, split down the middle. We are looking at the edge of what is biologically possible.